So, over the next, you know, 10 years after high school, we continued to get older, and we got married. We had kids. We continued to make that Christmas tape with Daryl Smothers. So, me, Todd, and Daryl, always kept in touch really well. I think it was sometime shortly after Todd's son Dan was born that he moved to Indiana. Um, that made it a little bit more difficult, but we spent a lot of phone time together, and I kind of want to tell you a little bit about that, and to this day how we interacted on the phone. We didn't have your standard greetings. He would call, and I'd answer the phone. I'd say hello, and he'd be like, "All right," and I'd say, "All right," and he'd say, "You know it," and then the conversation would start. You could almost count on that, most of the time. Now, sometimes there wouldn't be a greeting at all. He'd call me, and I'd answer the phone. I'd be like, "Hello," and he would just start in with the conversation. I want to know blah 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 blah, and then we would go on from there. And we talked about everything. I taught him, how to play some lead guitar licks over the phone. But we had a lot of conversations about dreams. And when I say dreams, I don't, mean goals or aspirations as much as I meant, I had a weird dream last night. What do you think about this? So Todd had a unique way of telling you his dreams, and after a couple times I got onto it real quick, and I kind of enjoyed it. He wouldn't tell you it was a dream. He would just start telling this story, which would usually start out okay, but then get kind of bizarre, and you'd be thinking to yourself, well, how in the hell did this ever happen? And it would get weirder and weirder, and then finally at the end he would say, and that was my dream. So uh, I'll never forget that. I mean, up until just a few weeks ago, he had a dream about me that he shared on Facebook or on my messenger or whatever, and it was kind of bizarre. But yeah, we talked a lot about that stuff. I mean, you got to have a friend like that. You can't, your deep dark secrets, your views on stuff. It's good to have parents. I'm glad that I could run stuff by my mom and dad, but the stuff I couldn't run by them, I ran by Todd, and I think it's vice versa.